Hey, it's Trevor. Welcome to today's lesson. Today I want to share with you a concept and a pattern of how to move horizontally across the fretboard. Specifically, if I'm thinking about a scale pattern. Usually if you want to play a scale, you'll play it in one hand position. So if I'm thinking about G major, for instance, it'll be something like this. And you're probably familiar with this already. But what if we wanted to play 2 octaves of that? So that was 1 octave. What if I wanted to go up 1 more? Many of my students would do something like this, playing that same pattern, but then they'll get here, and so they'll either continue up until the 5th here, D, on the G string, and then have to make a big leap. Or they might do playing the scale in that same first position, but then playing it again, same exact pattern, up a whole octave. This is pretty inefficient if I want to move seamlessly, horizontally across the fretboard. Let me show you a little pattern that I use all the time, specifically with scales. Again, I'm going to be thinking of G major. I'll play it for you first, and then I'll break it down so you get the idea. Cool. That was 2 octaves of G major. First step I want to do, I want to start on the 3rd fret of the low E string, G, the root. First thing I want to do is slide up to A, the 2nd scale degree of G major. And then keeping with the idea of 1 finger per fret, I want to play the 2nd scale degree A with my index finger, then ring finger, and then pinky for the 3rd and 4th scale degree. Next, I want to move my index finger to the next string, to the A string, to play the 5th. Whenever I'm on my index finger, I use that as an opportunity to slide or to shift my hand position. So check it out. Index finger, slide. Index finger again. Now I want to slide again. Then, this is the 7th scale degree. And here's my octave. I want to keep going. Index finger on the 7th fret of the D string. That's the 2nd scale degree, A. Since I'm on my index finger, I want to shift up. So what we have is, and then continue the rest of the G major scale. Same idea going backwards. Whenever I land on my index finger, I want to have to either slide or shift strings. Index finger, so I want to shift. Index again, shift. Index, shifting back to the root note, G. Of course, you can do this with any scale or mode that you like. Here's one for G minor. It's going to be a similar concept. On the index finger, so I'm shifting. No shift there. Shifting on the 2nd scale degree. Now I have to shift up a half step. This is where minor gets a little bit confusing for me. Here's that last part again. I'll play one more time. Shift. That's 1 octave. Shift again. Half step shift. There's my shift. Shift. Nothing. Shift. That's for G minor. If you found this lesson informative, I'd really appreciate it if you gave us a like on the video. I'll also be in the comments section below answering any questions you might have. Until then, take it easy.